Hello, everyone. Welcome to YakShaver Sprint Review 112. Our goal from last spring was to integrate YakShaver 360 into the portal with working authentication and service wiring. Um, Very good. We got that done. However, there are still some dependencies that we need to swap out. But end to end, we are able to now YakShave from the portal. So that's a great news.
That is fantastic news. How many people have test passed it?
Tom has, myself, Colin was still testing it.
Did Tom reply test passed?
I implemented it.
You can't really test your own work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just did it and it says component error. An error occurred in the server components render.
That's a different error that there's another issue at the homepage.
It's very important that you use something in your voice when you find out an error like that showing on a production site. Hey, Callum, the production site of YakShaver, when I click portal, just has a big red message, component error.
Oh, crap. That doesn't sound good. We better investigate immediately.
Yes, there you go, Rick.
Yeah.
You see the emotion and the surprise? Where you go, yeah, that's normal. It's a component error is one of the features. That's a different error. In fact, there's many errors that we can show you.
Yes. That was one of the issues we are aware of, but we haven't got a chance to fix. And by the way, the integration...
Why are we all sitting in a meeting then?
Well, if you refresh it, and it will go away. There's a workaround. Currently, there's a workaround. That's why we didn't spend the effort to... But I understand it's...
Why not put a message there? This is a known issue. Click try again. Oh my goodness. The young people of today.
Well, and I just want you to know the integration is only on staging.
Oh, it works second time.
Yes.
You were right. I didn't believe you, Rick. But yes, oh yeah, that's just part of the experience.
Yep.
We don't want everybody using it. This way we cut down the heavy load of traffic because all the idiots that don't know how to press refresh won't be able to use it. Great. All right. Let's move along.
All right. So let's dive into...
That needs to be fixed today,
yes.
Right?
Yes, we'll put into the sprint and we'll get it fixed.
Anyone that presses portal will get a big, nasty error. We can't leave that today.
Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh, it's a transitory issue.
Yeah.
Teacher flag. Teacher flag?
What? It's just a completely different word.
Just
so
wording.
Transitory error it means temporary. Sorry. No. It's an intermittent error. It doesn't happen for every user. No, you tell me, is that true? Does it happen if we if I ask 20 people in this office to go and click portal, will they all get that error?
Some of them will, some of them will not.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So it's
intermittent. But I agree. It's still an important bug to fix.
Okay. I tried it on an iPad if that makes any difference.
Okay. Then let's move on to the timesheet. We have Tomai and myself, and Stephen was away for holiday. And let's dive into the details. So in this sprint, we have 2 PBIs that were assigned to Copilot. The first one was to increase the login duration from 1 hour to a month. So that was requested by Adam, and we've got it done using Copilot. And the second Copilot issue was to separate the AI test out of the CI pipeline, because AI tests were unstable. Sometimes it breaks due to the nature of AI, and that breaks our CI from time to time. So what we decided here is to take out the AI test and we will run it manually, but we preserve the unit test and integration test inside this pipeline. And that will dramatically improve our CI runtime. So that was the two from Copilot, and then the Spring Goal.
And you were the one that did both of those, Rick.
Yes.
So are you having more success vibe coding a solution than Tom and Stephen?
I think we're equally successful. It's just that Tom was taking on more important PBIs, and while I do the easy ones first. Yep.
By the way, just on that bug we were talking about, I've tried in 2 other devices and it both worked flawlessly. Now, is that because I have already logged in as my name? Or
at this stage, I don't know the exact cause of that. We'll need to dive into detail.
But based on the symptoms, I would say yes, it has something to do with authentication.
Well, Michael just did it and worked flawlessly. Okay.
When was the last time you logged in, Michael? The portal, long time ago?
Yeah, it's been a while since I had to log back in. It's just code cached.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about the Spring Goal that we did. We integrated YakShaver 360 into the portal by first copy just the project into the portal project, and then Tom go ahead and fix up all the build issues and dependency and packages, resolve duplicate packages. Then what we do there is to hook up the authentication. So once 360 is inside the portal, it's now using the SSW identity server. So we've got that resolved. And then next step, once the authentication is done, we try to YakShave it, and we can now verify that Vercel Sandbox is working from Azure App Service. So that's what we did this sprint overall at high level. Any questions, Adam?
No, it's going well.
Okay.
I have some additions that
Sure.
Rick failed to mention. So currently we hid it behind a feature flag, especially on the portal, because there's still a lot of UI fixes that we need to do. Next week or next sprint, we will record a done video to basically tease the feature. But currently, if people want to test it, they should do it on staging.
Okay.
Right.
Are you going to show anything? Like, what was the problem with the code for the timeout being so short? Obviously, that's something you did, Rick, in the original thing.
Sorry, timeout.
That first one? Are you going to show what caused the problem?
Oh no, it's not a problem. It's just a setting. We set it to the login session will expire in 1 hour. We just extend it to a month. That was a configuration rather than a bug.
And did you learn anything from that? Because you implemented it.
Learn anything? It was majorly done by AI, so very little.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you made the original decision to make it 1 hour.
Oh, 1 hour. So that was a quick and dirty decision. So I made
the decision affected every single user of YakShaver for a year.
Yes, true. So I should have improved that earlier.
No, I think when you made the quick and dirty decision, you shouldn't default to 60, like 1 day or whatever it was. What was it?
1 hour.
1 hour. You shouldn't default to that unless you've, I don't know, unless you've got a reason for testing purposes. But surely at some point when the whole team is seeing that warning come up every hour, somebody should go, hang on, this is not normal.
Right.
I think you got to compare it with things like Facebook. Like you're never asked to continually log into Facebook.
Yeah, it's more
Just
like a
log in.
banking application, isn't it? Constantly asking you to sign in again.
Yeah.
Are we able to look at the YakShaver 360 portal integration? Maybe at least some screenshots just so we can get an idea of what it looks like.
Yeah, because I logged in to see it and I went to the homepage and there's nothing there. I'm thinking, where is this thing?
Well, we need to look at it from the staging. So now I'm logging in
Oh,
to the
so
staging.
you said it's done. Big green tick, sprint goal done. I'm logged in successfully now, but I don't see it.
Because it's hidden behind the
It's a-
feature flag, like I explained.
Oh,
So it's turned off on production, but it's only available. It's only turned on staging, because it's not
Okay.
fully ready. But I can show you
Oh.
from the
It's-
staging portal.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's working end to end, but because it's still pointing to the 360 database and some of the services, we don't want people to use it on production yet.
Right, okay.
Yep. So what you're seeing is the staging portal, and on the top right corner we have a YakShaver now. This is the entry point for YakShaver 360.
Right.
And then once you click it, you pick a project that you want to shave. Let's pick that. And then on the top right, by the way, the UI, I know UI is a bit confusing, but we'll fix all that later. So there's a top right corner, there's a recording, and then I'll give permission. And then you can start record entire screen. We'll pick this one, share 5, 4, 3. Hello, YakShaver. This is just a test PBI, and we just want to demonstrate how YakShaver 360 now integrated into the portal. And now I've stopped the recording, and I can replay it, see if I'm happy with the recording. If so, then I can submit the recording. And then once submitted, on the right-hand side panel, it should display the current progress of what AI is doing in the background.
This is process
Oh.
recording.
All right. So now it's thinking. Well, the font is green, but don't mind that. We will make it better. So what it does first is analyze the video, so it gets the transcript, as you can see on the screen, and then it's creating the sandbox, and then prepare the workspace, and now it's cloning the repository. I probably forgot to authenticate myself, so I'll just go ahead to do that.
I temporarily
Setting.
revoked access.
No
Remember?
problem. Yep.
So I was testing something.
So I will do another recording. So that was just a temporary authentication issue that we had with GitHub. Hello, YakShaver. This is just a test PBI to demonstrate YakShaver 360 is now integrated into the portal. So we are able to record a shave inside the portal. And we'll submit that. Now it will upload. And we'll agree to process. So now you can see all the progress on the right-hand side, where AI is at. Yep.
I don't think you should have to press upload, then process. Yeah,
Agreed.
it feels like two buttons in a row. And
I
like,
think there's a lot of UX optimization to be done,
right.
and
And
that is one of the things. Yes.
this detail should be hidden unless there is an error.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it currently uses the original workflow and process that 360 had because we wanted to make minimal changes and just get it working in the portal first. And now in phase 2 in this upcoming sprint, we can basically do all the movements.
Mhm.
And remember, I revoked the
Yeah.
access
Mhm.
for
Yep.
the GitHub cloning.
I think it's still going ahead creating the issues.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that pretty much that the concept is. Hopefully we'll get a issue URL in the end.
I don't think you're going to. It looks like it's getting errors when it tries to use the API.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We get the point though. There's some sort of issue, but conceptually that's what it's going to look like, and I think that's really cool.
Yep. Okay. Adam, you happy to move on?
Yes.
All right. But recent velocity. So we have committed 25 points and we have delivered 25 points, which is good. And we have no R&D in this sprint. It's just majorly the internal migration. And then we'll get Tom to do the AI tool usage.
Yeah, so in terms of tools that have been used, not much have changed. Rick and I, we actually ran into our usage this month, so capacity has been reached, but both of us have a second subscription, which we were able to switch to, and we can basically continue using AI with that. Callum is trying out the code Opus 4.8 on his 20 plan, and he's using GPT 5.5 on his Plus plan.
I see using both. And which one are you enjoying more, Carl?
Good question. I don't know. I'm using both. They've got different pros and cons. I'm using Opus 4.8 for the initial implementation, and then Codex to review what it's done and point out all the flaws in it, and then give that back to Opus to fix up again. I think they work together nicely that way.
Really interesting.
And yeah, Stephen is using Codex GPT 5.5, but his subscription runs out on the 5th, and he will be switching to Claude Opus 4.8.
Okay.
And then looking at the Tiger stats, yeah, that's pretty much what we've done in the sprint, and it's accurate. And same for the Copilot.
Hold on, go back. That Tiger stats should say SSW Tiger. Yep. And it should have a link to the report so we can see it.
Sure thing.
And we didn't get very much value out of what you just told us. Was there anything useful on the report?
The report we look usually at the end.
Oh, okay.
This is
No
just the comparison of the Copilot versus, if they have been accurate in reporting.
Which one do you prefer? See how on the next ones, show the Copilot, you'll probably have a cross at the bottom or a tick. Is that right? Oh, you're not actually saying whether it's accurate or not. The goal of looking at this is to see, do you trust AI?
We do that usually in the sprint.
While we're sitting here?
Yeah, we say it was accurate or not accurate.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
And then it's easier in the email to add the
Sure,
because of the formatting. So yeah, Copilot, that's exactly spot on. That's what we've done in this sprint.
So can you put it? I think you should do it before this meeting so it goes faster. But anyway, just put figure column. Yep. Tick looks accurate.
Okay. I can't put it directly under the image, but I'll fix that later.
Okay, just put to do for now.
To do.
And is it tricky trying to add that in? Oh,
Yeah.
figures should be
Yeah.
aligned left.
Try doing a shift enter, Rick.
Shift
Instead of just
enter.
enter. Yeah.
Ah,
And then I'll make the text align left going forward.
Okay, good. And then yeah, so just put to do there and obviously do the one above. Now, is the one above accurate?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Then let's move on to the project snapshot. So we have 751 items open, and we have next sprint. I think this is wrong. 40 items committed. That's not right. Michael, can you note this down somehow? And the average velocity is 16, and we have 145 backlog ready PBIs.
Right. So those open items, Mike, they should say open PBIs because there's no point in using different words. That's, by the way, that's a massive backlog, Rick.
Yes.
So AI is not helping you get through items because there must be a lot of quick and easy ones in there.
Yes, we have
That's
next
you.
spring, we have a separate PBI to clean the backlog, and Callum is assigned to that. So hopefully after that, when that is done, hopefully we will have smaller backlog.
A lot of the PBIs currently as well, they're very old and stale,
Right.
which are not accurate anymore. It's probably hundreds of them from the early stages.
Right. Okay. So I think if each person tries to close on a 20 every sprint, I think that will do the job. So Rick can use, Tom do 20 and Stephen do 20 and
Yeah.
pick a topic. So
Yeah.
for example, Stephen,
Yeah.
type in leaderboard.
Yeah.
And close them all. And
It's favorite.
Rick, type in auth and try to close all those. So just
Sure.
pick a topic and close them.
Yep. All right, then let's move on to sprint retro. Stephen, can you cover this section? Thank you.
Yeah, of course. So what went well? Karen and myself mentioned actually the 360 portal integration was very quick. So it was only last 2 weeks and it's already integrated with the portal. Tom and Rick mentioned the team completed more effort with less capacity in the last sprint. Rick mentioned increment two for YakShaver 360 integration is lined up as the next step. What didn't go well, since we had a big achievement from last sprint, there was no particular thing didn't go well. And Callum mentioned for improvements, we could do a down video for the YakShaver 360 to show off the new feature implementation. Back to you, Rick.
All right, thanks. Adam, any questions for the retro before we jump into
No.
planning?
It's good. It's good.
That's good. Then let's jump into the retro. So next sprint, spring 130. Our first goal is to do the done video, of course. So Callum want to show off this, although the UI is still rough, but we still want to show off this feature to get some feedback quickly so that we can improve as we go. And then the second goal is to complete the YakShaver data cutover through portal backend. So what that means is currently 360 is using Neon database. So, and Portal is using the SQL Server database. So they are separate databases. So that means when you shave from 360, it doesn't show up in the leaderboard. So we want to make sure their data source are consolidated. So we want to use SQL Server, which is the .NET backed API. So that's what we're going to do in the next sprint.
Can you put done videos, capital D, capital B? It's a term.
Am I? It is already.
No,
Is
the
it
next-
somewhere else?
Yeah, the next line.
Oh, this one? Okay. Yep. Sure. All right. So here's the PBIs. As I mentioned earlier, clean up backlogs. So that's assigned to Callum. And there's another done video assigned to Josh. But Josh needs a bug to be fixed in order to do the V3 done video for Jira. So we will do that first to help to unblock Josh. And then we will do our own done videos as well. And then we'll move on to continue the migration for YakShaver 360. Any questions?
Yeah, before sending that, can you ask each person to clean 20 items of a topic?
20. Yeah. Okay, so I'll make sure people clean 20 items in this sprint. And okay, let's move on to the AI stats. Tom?
Yeah, thank you, Rick. So target stats, again, is pretty accurate of what our next steps are based on the sprint goals that we set. And if we look at Copilot stats, it didn't get the most important thing, but the done video is definitely one of the important things that we wanted to do. It's still accurate, but yeah, it missed the second sprint goal.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And next bit, we will go over the Tiger stats. Callum, are you able to take us through the Tiger stats?
I am, yes.
Do you want to drive or I can drive?
Yep, I will take over the screen share. 1 second.
Sure.
All right, so here's the Tiger dashboard. I think we've already gone over most of this. A couple of hard truths for us. So the retro lasted 4 minutes and didn't have any what didn't go well items, which it's probably an issue. We could have done a bit more reflection. We did find an auth bug as well in the 360 integration after the retro, which would have been a good thing to put in there, I suppose. And then that auth bug as well was treated as non-urgent tech debt. I don't think I think that's actually not a problem because we already know it's under development, so it's not a live feature. It's got a feature flag at the moment, so that's all right. In terms of timeline, we had a 360 future strategy tangent. So we discussed about the future of the 360.yakshaver.ai domain that we've been demoing at NDC and /new and stuff like that, whether we're going to turn it off or just redirect it to the portal or something. We said it was something to think about for later with no decisions or action items. So that's terrible, I guess. The retro, we already had that. The auth bug discovery.
I will just comment on that because I think it's a good discussion that you had, whatever it was. I wasn't in it, but I'm glad you're talking about it. When you go new shave in the browser, it probably needs new shave and then under that other options. So one of those buttons that has a drop down on it, so you can choose the Windows version. What do you call it? The Electron version.
The
right?
top one.
Yes.
Well, when you click new shave.
You click new shave, but there is a type of button that can have a combo box on it as well.
Yeah, I know the type button, but what would happen if you picked the Teams app or the desktop app from the portal?
It will open up the version you built for MCP.
Right. I guess we can open up the desktop app. I'm not sure about opening the Teams app But actually, one of the ideas we've got is to send the Teams app videos and the desktop app videos into the same 360 engine, so they can still be recorded in Teams or the desktop app, but then the processing takes place just like you had recorded it in the portal. So yeah, I guess we could go both ways. We could initiate it from the portal and also initiate it from the apps and send it to the portal. Either way.
Yeah. And of course, I want you to open up the Windows version and check it's easy to get to the portal. Open up the Teams version and check it's easy to get to the portal.
Yep.
Like, when you type info or whatever, there's always links to the portal.
Yep. Agree. Yeah, I think the rest of that's basically the same. There's some scores for everyone. I wasn't decisive enough because I said I would rather than let's do this. So sorry for having preferences rather than orders. But I think generally speaking, though, everyone did a good job this week. And also it's good to have Stephen back as well. I don't think that was actually mentioned anywhere, but that's something else that is good. A couple of buried opportunities. So having 360 available for free for personal projects is sort of organic marketing, because every time you post a PBI using YakShaver 360, it's got a bit of YakShaver branding on it. So if people start using it for free into open source repos or whatever, it's sort of advertising the product. And also for data migration from the current Neon database into the old, or the database we're going ahead with. We're planning to use AI for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this dashboard.
Nice. Any questions, Adam, before we wrap up?
No, all good with me.
All right. As usual, this video will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. We'll look at that as well. Thank you very much. See ya.
Thanks, Rick.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.